Hey, this is Steve Horvath here at the Sports Show today, and right now I've got Noah from Rock Hall Charter Fishing, and Noah's out of Rock Hall, Maryland,
Rock Hall, Maryland. That's
and
right.
and you guys offer quite a few different things. You offer fishing for stripers or rockfish.
That's what we call them down our way.
And you know what? They swim north of the Mason-Dixon line. They go from being rocks to stripers, but they're the same fish.
Well, we just grow them down our way, and you boys get to catch them big out in the ocean.
Absolutely. And you also do a few other things. You do some wintertime goose shoots down there.
And duck hunting. Yep.
And something it's not off the cuff I would have thought of, but you also do crabbing trips, which is something that the whole family can easily do.
Very true. We run something a little different than going out fishing. We'll take a group of people and take them trout lining for crabs. If you've never done it, it's a great experience. You lay the trout line out, and you have a morning of crabbing, and normally you can end up with quite a few bushels if your luck's on your side.
Okay, so most people haven't heard of trout lining for crabs, so let's talk a little bit about it. Got a great big long line, right?
A great big long line that's anchored on two ends,
right?
And it's buoyed, and you have a roller that lays over the side of the boat, and you hook up to one end of the buoy. You lay the line over the roller and go down the line. Every 6 feet, there's a bait, chicken neck, that hangs off the line. That bait lays along the bottom. The crab holds on to the bait. As you drive down the line comes up over the roller, and you dip the crab before he reaches the surface of the water.
Okay, now do you have any hardcore crab guys that don't want to use a net and just dive over the side of the boat?
That's not recommended.
No.
We had a guy or two try to catch one with his hands, but you got to be pretty quick.
Yeah, they get you. Let's talk about your rock fishing down there.
Okay.
It starts early in the spring.
Early in the spring, late March. I think our season opens this year, April 17th.
Okay.
For the stripers, and then about middle of May, it'll change to the smaller fish once the big fish have spawned and left the bay, left the tributaries, and then our limit goes to two fish a man, and we'll start chumming, trolling. We do some bottom fishing for them, so it's just a mix.
Okay. Now, let's talk about the size of the stripers. Early in the spring, the fish are making their spawning run, and you get the big females there.
The big females.
And what do they run in the way of size in pounds?
Largest fish I've seen on the boat was 52 pounds.
That's not
just
so
a little
bad,
over,
huh?
little over 50 inches.
Most people fish a lifetime for one of them.
Yeah, it's a fish of a lifetime if you're lucky enough to catch them. Most of the time, your fish will range between 36 and 44 inches, and something like that.
They're nice fish.
Nice fish. Yep.
Now, later on, when you have those fish leaving, you have a lot of resident fish around smaller fish. Now, to me, for somebody who wants to eat fish, I like those 6 to 10 pound stripers.
Perfect. They fillet nice, fry up nice, just right.
And that at that time of the year, like you said, you're chunking and chumming, stuff like that.
Yep.
And you're probably using pretty sporty tackle.
Well, when we're chunking or chumming, it's really actually a light tackle fishing.
Right.
It's a lot of fun. When you get the fish going, it's nothing to have 6, 8, 10 fish on at a time. When they come through and feed, all your rods will go down, and you're just steady flipping fish in the boat.
Right. Now, on a trip like that, Dad can bring the kids, the wife, the whole family.
Grandma, everybody.
It's very interactive.
Very family friendly.
And you got a nice big boat to do it out of.
Big boat. It's a 46-foot Markley. I'm going to say it's at least 18 feet wide. Big stable platform. Big comfortable cabin if there is some weather that blows up. So it's good.
And how many people do you take at a time?
We'd like to take at least 6. We can take up to, I think we're licensed up to 24.
Okay.
So, average size party probably runs around 12.
And I hear there's some good places to eat around you.
Rock Hall has got some fabulous places to eat. When we come back in right there at the marina, there's 3 or 4 restaurants right there in Rock Hall Harbor, so it works out pretty well.
Okay.
Yep.
And you guys are at rockhallfishingcharters.com.
Yes, sir. Yep.
And
look us up on.
If you had to pick a date, one date for somebody that wants to come down and catch a bunch of stripers, what would the date be?
Middle of June.
Middle of June?
Middle of June. Right when the fish are switching over from leaving the bay, and the big fish are headed down, and and the smaller fish are coming on. The chum and bite is phenomenal, and middle of June is hot.
Okay, other than the website, anywhere else to contact you guys?
You might check us out on Facebook.
Okay.
Rock Hall Fishing Charters on Facebook.
Oh,
Yep.
cool. And my guess is you put up a lot of reports and stuff. People can see what you're catching.
Every day we go out, we try and post a report so that way everybody can see what's going on.
Okay, and for the folks at home, this thing behind me that you've been seeing the whole time, it's a rockfish. I want to thank you.
Nice. Thank you very much.
Hey, everybody, come out to the sports show. We're here until Sunday afternoon. Come out and enjoy.